The water pump for the intercooler wasn't working. So we got to chase wiring issues. I got one lap. Wasn't bad. I have a phone video. We might insert it. Sweat rag.
You want to tell us what's going on?
Alright.
No?
Turn it on, Colin. So, did the first lap. Coolant temp was up pretty high. Yeah, we got a bad pump in. So, the intercooler pump, I guess, wasn't working. I thought it was, and we went for the lap. The IAT's got up to like 156, which isn't in the danger, but after one lap, it shouldn't do that. So, basically, the pump wasn't working. So, yeah. Now we gotta swap it out.
Yeah, now we have it should be just water.
First lap. Fuck! Can you grab a bracket like that?
Breakfast of champions. Oh.
Today's the day.
Hi.
I'm Brandon. Currently waiting for the hotcakes to open up.
14 minutes.
Yes. And then there's protein. Gonna put up some sick practice runs in the rain. Let's get it. Another check. 20 years. Yeah, he's getting lined up. Here is our tree. Not our tree, toolbox hauling system. The ratchet strap tying into the truck. Ratchet straps keeping the drawers closed because we don't have a keyboard. We've got a tire to protect everybody in the truck. And we've got a Brandon.
Keeping it secure. Where you at?
Cody Buchanan. Great looking car, looking like a trapper keeper. Little throwback. Back in the 80s. Gonna go back in time. Gonna go back in angle. Oh, little weeble wobble. The SRD vehicle. Outside zone 1. Powers up the hill. Quick little left foot brake. Into outside zone 2. Inside clip 2. Good throttle control. You can hear him just kind of, you can hear him clutch kick that thing in that transition into inside clip 3.
Yeah.
Aggressive driving, really, really well done.
Yeah, I think that engine seemed like it was just on the brink of bogging down, but he you could hear the clutch kicks going in there and whatnot. So coming back there, did a really solid job keeping it into all the zones. Very solid.
Our top driver, new livery, new look, and 74. It's a 74.
74 for Cody.
I'm gonna start it up and shut it off.
Let's do this ride.
That's a plus.
Huh?
That's a plus. Alright, now you shut off.
We are the second battle today. We're feeling pretty good. The track is drying up. Matthew's pretty hyped. Let's get our boys. We lost the headlight cover.
I saw that come out.
Court, Alaska, Cody Buchanan. Got Wisconsin, Fargo, North Dakota. Just love the diversity of where these drivers are coming from. You know,
Like if they were
BMX,
biker,
skateboarding,
skateboard,
moto,
stuff like that.
All that kind of contributes to their overall aesthetic and their kind of driving prowess.
Right.
Okay, I like that. It's a great insight. Corey Alaska, Cody Buchanan. Corey Alaska will lead. And Corey initiates here in, again, another BMW. Got the Nissan Z. Ooh, looks like we got Buchanan really cooking it out back, but Alaska, a lot more calm and composed there up front. Got the CoroWorks sticker. Shout out to Tyler. We're thinking of you, buddy. And now transitioning out of that keyhole. So some mistakes made on either side at this point. Nobody really stand out as we saw there on that first battle. And I think that that speaks to where they qualified, 16th, 17th. So they're right in the middle of the pack, and they're right next to each other as far as how they expressed themselves yesterday in qualifying, so that does make sense.
Yeah, it's
on
interesting.
paper.
I thought we were going to see another pass there and see Buchanan trying to
Nose in.
kind of, yeah, put his foot in the door. So here we go. Alaska, kind of a middle of the road initiation, but Buchanan right there, kind of, I don't know if it might still be slick there at the bottom of the hill from the rain earlier, but made him have a late transition to lose some ground there. But Alaska kind of gave him an opportunity to catch up as he got about 2 wheels off there, went for the pass. Corey closed the door on it, coming out of the keyhole, whipping it around. Good proximity from Buchanan as it gets through the touch and go, making a nice smooth transition. Decent mimic, taking out air clip 3, and sending it back to the grid for run 2.
Yeah, are we going to have a standout here? Like I said, don't leave it in the judges' hands. And I know the judges talked about it. You kind of don't want to reward slightly better driving.
Yeah,
you kind of want it to be polarizing.
Yeah, we don't want to pick who made more mistakes.
Yeah.
The opposite.
Or who made less mistakes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So just barely getting them. Like, this was less of the junkier runs, you know. Like, I mean, but that's not how you want to win, and that's how the judges have to poise it and kind of put it to in their hands as far as their driving ability, their driving prowess.
Yeah, because after looking at the replay there, you've seen Alaska had a couple wheels off, and then Buchanan's mistake at the initiation, so it might be tomato tomato.
Here we go, Cody Buchanan. All right. Right now we're talking about drifting. Buchanan wraps it around that first inside clip. Oh, and Alaska spins out.
Oh, no.
And now what's going to be interesting here is that should be a yellow flag, and looks like he does get out of the way, so he will continue on. But Alaska with a major mistake here. If Buchanan keeps it sideways and keeps it where the rubber meets the road, he's going to have the victory. And it looks like, yes, Cody Buchanan will be getting this victory. Unofficially, it didn't seem that Alaska impeded on anything.
I'm going to have to take a look at this because
let's run it back.
It's looking at a different part of the screen and must have just missed that. So here we go. Coming down the hill. Buchanan, a little wobble there on initiation, pouring on the smoke. Alaska, compromising line to get some more proximity, but he just snapped oversteer for sure. Yeah, he was a few feet behind him. Buchanan just going to finish out the run. Nice filming of the outer zone 2. Inner clip 2. Coming around. I don't know where Alaska must have went up the hill or out of the way.
Just went out of the way up on the horseshoe.
Yep, and that's the end of his weekend.
You as, again, just first time up here for head-to-head, what would you look at there to dictate, real quick, we'll make it official, but elaborate a little bit more on your perspective. Cody Buchanan gets the win. Corey Alaska with that mistake, but elaborate maybe a little bit more on what you were looking at to see if maybe Alaska, maybe the Nita went his way. What would you assess?
Yeah, if we had 2 clean runs, it would have been, if they were similar as the first run, I think it potentially would have went one more time.
Yeah.
As far as I could tell there, but obviously that's not the way the cards fell. So
yeah, and
here we are.
What I was looking at there on that second run with Buchanan, did he impede in Alaska? No, it was an independent spin. So that's what I was kind of getting at there.
Okay.
Is, Alaska spinning out.
Is he able to
I want to get some food.
on the live stream?
Won the first battle. Yes, dear. First top 32 ever in Formula Drift, we got the win. So I was following first because he qualified higher, and when I threw it in, I kind of got some like wetness or something and shot wide. I thought I was going in the kitty litter, but in my head I was like, let's just push through and see what we can do. So I just hammered down. I couldn't see anything because of smoke trail, and we just pushed through, ended up catching up to him. On the inner 2, I was thinking to myself, I can pass him because he went super wide. And so I went to pass, and I saw him cut in, so I backed off, and we finished the run. Everything was good. On my lead, it felt like a really solid lead. I had a bobble on the initiation, which I've kind of been struggling with, but everything else felt really good. He actually spun behind me. I guess his arm got caught up in the restraints. Super cool dude. We hugged it out. I told him I owe him a beer later. We're gonna do top 16 ceremonies. I got Hobson next. Honestly, he's freaking slaying it, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm just happy to get in the 16 on the first ever debut. Keep watching, I guess.
right, so as we are seeing our first battle, Hobson and Cody Buchanan. Royal Purple top 16. There are the stats. Alabama, North Dakota, Nissan, 1,000 horsepower, 650. All right, so again, Cody Buchanan, big hill to climb here for old Bucky Buchanan.
If he pulls out of the hat like he did with top 32, Ben Hobson might have more than he bargained for.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, Cody Buchanan, we saw him earlier against Corey Salaska. He had that mistake. Ben Hobson went through Tyler Foley. And here we are seeing Ben Hobson, that #1 qualifier, up there on the start line. What's the sign say? What do we got here? We got a wide erase board. Hobson. Oh, we got the votes down there.
I guess we know who the underdog is then.
Yeah. All right. So Buchanan's got a few votes. All right. That's how we're tallying it down there. That's what the Team Rowdy they're saying. Would love to prove them wrong. Let's see. I know Buchanan wants to. Here we go with our first battle, 2023 Link Engine Management ProSpec Championship, and it is spec. They're all running Link Engine Management systems, and they're all running GT radial tires. First run of this battle, the Type S lights are illuminated and extinguished. There we go. Again, that chase car can't leave the start line prior to the lead car. Here we go, coming down the hill. Manji in front of Buchanan. Here goes Ben Hobson. Oh boy!
Contact.
And Buchanan came in hot. It looks like he got to the side of Hobson, and just right out of the gate, he knows who he's going against. Talking about Buchanan against Hobson, so he knew he had to apply some pressure, but maybe just a little too much.
Yeah, got a little too bold. It was a bold move, I'll give him that, and he did what he had to do, but it was just a little too spicy. And nice little shot here. Hopefully no damage is done to the cars, and we can give him the old switch around and see what Hobson will do in the chase here. I'm sure.
Seemed pretty parallel, you know, as opposed to kind of diving in, or if you're at like a 30 degree angle. That way you're going to cause more damage either to who made the contact or your contacting.
If they're going to spin out, you're going to spin out close to him. You're going to
take a look.
Yeah.
Was it Buchanan at fault 100%?
Well, we're in the momentum zone there, approaching the interclip, so I would have to say made him. You could see the wheel jerk out of Hobson's hands there, so I'd have to give it to Buchanan being at fault there.
Let's assess, or at least the judges assessing different angles here, getting that overhead.
You watch him hit that front left, boom, straighten him out, and there's, Hobson, you can't do much with that. Can't really drive out of that one.
No.
I'm sure Max is there talking to Buchanan up there, seeing who wants a 5.
Yeah, so Buchanan, if he wanted a competition timeout, he would have to utilize it. We're talking about Ben Hobson here, though he would not. And I believe
he would get a 10-minute, I believe, since the
he would get a 10-minute allotment. All right, so yeah, just to clarify, make it official, Buchanan is at fault. Ben Hobson gets 10-minute allotment, and we're talking about Buchanan. He calls his competition timeout as NGK competition timeout. So already out of the gate, we're seeing, and we are getting ready to go here as Buchanan. Now, if you can recall, Buchanan got onto the side of Ben Hobson on initiation, and he was at fault. Competition timeout was called by Buchanan, but Ben Hobson does not need to utilize it. Ben Hobson warming it up out back. Pedal commander feels suspension. Now, Hobson making the switch, working with Odie Bakshis this year, as Odie's got definitely a full field between Simon Olsen himself in Pro and then here in ProSpec. And
he's got a couple rental cars.
Yeah, well, rental cars, but also you got to think that it's really cool. They're sharing, telemetry. What's going on? How is the car reacting? The suspension, all that.
And especially at each track.
Great resource. All right, here we go. Buchanan out front. Cody initiates. Uses the rumble strip. Oh, Ben Hobson. A little bit of a hiccup there. That was weird. I want to take a look at that instant replay. Now Buchanan, look at Hobson. Firing right now. Whoa! He is being wildly aggressive. Look at Hobson. nosing in. Give himself enough room.
Yeah, I mean, man,
Hobson.
more power to him, man. I mean, if he wanted to be that aggressive,
Make
with
me
it being
nervous.
unnecessary, I'm like, don't ball it up,
Right.
Ben. Don't ball it up. Don't throw it away. But he made a presence by far.
Yeah, again, you could see that aggressiveness making me nervous. Just that one little bump could
Yeah.
just loop him
The
out.
first thing that made me nervous here is Buchanan's entry. He was past 90 degrees coming into the entry there, blasting our cone, and Hobson lost in the smoke. I think that's why he was so close to that touch and go that they're coming up the corner. Hobson making the room while that bumper is flopping over there. And then it goes a little shallow with the outer zone 2. Hobson's still there with a little less angle there as they get close to interclip 2. Coming out of the keyhole, no one getting off course there. Hobson making his presence known in there. A little later transition, could have done a little better job of anticipating the transition, but I think we know which way it's going to go here, Jared.
Yeah, just with that contact right out of the gates. Unfortunately, Cody Buchanan, nice kid, nice young man. Looking forward to see more of him, but we are going to see more of Ben Hobson here tonight. Ben Hobson gets the win. Pedal Commander, Field Suspension, GT Radio, a little CoreWorks flavor in there. Ben Hobson
Our third
is
to top
advancing on.
8.
All right, guys. It's like 2 days after Formula Drift. We're staying at a hotel. Got the truck, trailer. It's like 12 o'clock. We're gonna try to go to Z1 Motorsports and check it out. See if we can get a tour. I'm not entirely sure if they'll let us, but we're gonna try. Formula Drift is pretty good. Top 16 for a rookie debut. It's not too bad. I just got too aggressive in my top 16 battle. That's how it goes sometimes. I knew I couldn't let him get away. Oh my God, Lucas was just climbing a tree over here. As soon as he's off the tree. Anyways, yeah, so got a 20-some hour drive to reflect on how not to make that aggressive mistake again and come back in New Jersey swinging. Can you give us a little tree climb for the...
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get injured if we do it, but
Look at that. Oh my God. Till next time.